Welcome to How to Invest in Cryptocurrency for Beginners. Today I'm going to go through the steps I personally use to invest myself into cryptocurrency. Uh, Cryptocurrency is basically a new form of method to do transactions like you would do with money, just money. So you can buy and sell with cryptocurrency. It's also an investment because of the tremendous gains you can receive by actually investing in cryptocurrency. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on. So before we get started, I want to put out this disclaimer. The information contained within this video is for educational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. I'm not a financial counselor. I'm not experienced in financial matters other than my bank account. So I'm just showing you what I've done and what I'm doing, and you can make your own decisions yourself. All right, so let's move on. So, what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency designed to work as a medium of exchange. That means buying and selling, okay, goods and services, just like you do with money. Cryptocurrency uses cryptography to secure and verify transactions as well as control the creation of new units of a particular currency. So it's generated, there's amount of currencies placed in the market that you can purchase, and you can use those cryptocurrencies to invest, or you can use those cryptocurrencies to buy products or services throughout the world who accept cryptocurrencies. Essentially, cryptocurrencies are limited entries in a database that no one can change unless specific conditions are fulfilled. It is a very secure method of accounting, is really what they're talking about. And it's something they call a blockchain. And blockchain is simply is cryptocurrency works outside of your bank. Okay, so the big banks in the world aren't involved in these. So basically, I can make a purchase anywhere in the world through a company who accepts cryptocurrency or an individual who accepts cryptocurrency. And basically, your bank does not have to touch it. It's legal, it's nothing illegal about it. It's just a new way of looking at how we do business. In the past, trying to find a merchant that accepts cryptocurrency was extremely difficult, if not impossible. These days, however, the situation is completely different. There are a lot more merchants, both online and offline, that accept Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is the mother of all cryptocurrencies, and when you hear about cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is synonymous with crypto. So we're going to look into that a little bit later. Okay, so they can range from massive online retailers like Overstock.com, Newegg, to small local shops, bars, restaurants. Bitcoins can be used to pay for hotels, flights, jewelries, apps, computer parts, and even a college degree. So anything you can do with cash money, no matter where you are in the world, the dollar, the yen, the British pound, is currency, and it's accepted and um, uh, more and more it's being accepted by more and more companies. I believe Amazon as well is accepting cryptocurrency at this time. All right, so you have other digital currencies. Okay, Bitcoin again is the mother of all of the cryptocurrencies, but you have things like Litecoin, Ripple, Ethereum. Okay, those are other forms of cryptocurrency. Another term you want to start thinking about is alternate currency. So alternate currency, that just means any other currency other than Bitcoin. But Bitcoin, again, is synonymous to all of it. So just keep in mind, Bitcoin is not the only cryptocurrency you can buy. So I would suggest as you look into this, go online. There's a ton of articles and websites devoted to cryptocurrency. And like any other thing, you have to do your due diligence because there are a lot of legitimate and illegitimate sites out there that, so you have to do your homework. All right, so what we're going to be doing is investing in cryptocurrency. So what I'm looking at is basically currency exchange. So like any investment, the basic is you want to buy low, sell high. All right, so and a lot of people believe that the cryptocurrency is the hottest investment opportunity currently. Indeed, there are many stories of people becoming millionaires through their Bitcoin investments. Bitcoin is the most recognizable digital currency to date, and just last year, one BTC or Bitcoin was valued at $800. In November 2017, so we're talking last month, this is December 2017, Bitcoin exceeded $7,000. As of today, Bitcoin is almost $16,000. All right, so it has been moving. Okay, Ethereum perhaps is the second most valued cryptocurrency. It has a record the fast rise of digital currency ever demonstrated. Since May 2016, its value increased by at least 2,700%. So you can make some big gains. Now, keep in mind, this is a very risky investment. You can make an extreme amount of money or you can lose a extreme amount of money. So we'll get into that a little bit later. So just keep that in mind. There is some risk involved. All right, so just keep that in mind. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to talk to you about how to get started in here in a moment. And so you have to, there's a couple pieces you have to put into place. So let's go over that here in a moment. All right. Okay, with any other investment, you have to watch your market. You have to track them. All right, so there's a lot of information, there's a lot of news. So each of your cryptocurrencies, they actually, most of them have their own little website and you can read up on them and do your research. But there's a site called CoinMarketCap. That's a one-stop solution for tracking the price, the volume, the circulation, supply, market cap of most of the existing cryptocurrencies. So you can see what they're doing by the hour, day, year. So that's something I use, and we'll get into that later. Also, you have to keep an eye out for what uh, your tax implications could be. Okay, and cryptocurrencies are treated very differently from country to country. In the U.S., the Internal Revenue Services ruled that bitcoins and other digital currencies are to be taxed as property, not currency. For investors, this means that accrued long-term gains and losses from cryptocurrency trading are taxed at each investor's applicable capital gains rate, which stands now at a maximum of 15%. All right, so that's something you want to look at. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's get started. So before we go down this road of investing, you will need to set up accounts with the following websites. Okay, you want to have a PayPal account, a Coinbase account, a CoinMarketCap account, Coinami account, ChangeLly, and Shapeshift. All right, everybody knows what the PayPal account is. The PayPal account is basically what you're going to be using to convert your cryptocurrency back into your normal or local currency. So in my case, I'm in the United States. This is how I would convert my cryptocurrency back to US currency. Your Coinbase account is what we call a wallet that allows you to work with a limited amount of coins. You will show that to you in a minute, but you're talking about Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash. You're talking about Ethereum, Litecoin. Those are pretty much standards in the industry, if you would. They're the oldest and they're pretty much universal. So you can convert either one of those currencies into currency. Your coin market cap, like I said in the previous segment, is a tracker. It basically, you can actually track what each of your investments are doing by the hour, by the day, by the week, by the year. Coinami is an exchange. It's an exchange and a wallet. It actually works together with Changelly and Shapeshift. But you have multiple, it allows you to invest in multiple currencies from one location, because there are hundreds of digital currencies out there, and each of these currencies will have their own a wallet. Is where you store, obviously, just like the wallet you carry in your back pocket or in your purse. That's where you store your money. All right, but you there again, like there's hundreds of them. You don't want to have 100 wallets. So Coinami is a way to consolidate that a little bit, but we'll look into all those shortly. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's go ahead and start off with PayPal. I mean, everybody knows what PayPal is. And basically, you want to set your PayPal up and to accept or to move money from your digital currency to your local currency. So right now, I have my Visa debit and my Bank of America account in here, and also you see my Coinbase. So I can transfer from Coinbase, which we'll look at next, into this account. Then from this account, I can go ahead and pay myself. All right. So, I mean, it's really simple. Just go ahead and set your pay. If you have not set up a PayPal account, go ahead, get that set up so it's all ready to go. Then we can go ahead and move forward. All right. So let's look at Coinbase next. Okay. Let's look at Coinbase. All right. www.coinbase.com. And this is actually my Coinbase account. So just to give you a quick overview. All right. So look at my portfolio. All right, so Coinbase will allow you to work with Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin, and obviously US dollars. Okay, only thing I have in there right now, and I did a transaction yesterday for $54. So I do have a balance of $51.91 in this wallet. So let's take a look at what you can do with this. So I'm going to go to my buy and sell tab. So if I look at Bitcoin right now, and this is what all I have right now, see, I can go ahead and use my Bank of America account to buy Bitcoin. So it says my payment method and go to your Bitcoin wallet. So basically, if I want to add to this account, I can do that right from my bank account, and I can buy some more, purchase some more Bitcoin. All right, now if I go to sell, is basically you can do anything you want with this. So I want to sell some Bitcoin. All right, so the options right now is you sell from what account, how much you want to sell in US dollars, and it's going to send it to Bitcoin. I could say sell max, and it'll basically send that to my US wallet, 48.98, if I decided to go ahead. And you notice it says instantly. So you can work within your Coinbase with any of these currencies, and it can send it right to your US wallet. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and not do that. So I'm just going to go to my accounts tab. All right, so I have Bitcoin. So with Bitcoin, I can send some Bitcoin, or I can ask to receive Bitcoin. All right, this is a very important step with Bitcoin, or any cryptocurrency, I should say. All right, so Bitcoin is BTC, and you notice we have Bitcoin Cash, or BCH. These are not the same. I cannot send Bitcoin to my Bitcoin Cash wallet. If I sent the whole balance to this wallet, it's not going to show up. I cannot send it there. Okay, so you have to go to one Bitcoin wallet to another. I have another website I use, another wallet called Coinami, which also accepts Bitcoin. So if I want to send this to my Bitcoin wallet, I can just go to send, and it's going to ask me what is the Bitcoin wallet at Coinami. There's an address I will put in here. It would ask me how much do I want to send over. I can say send the max, and it'll send it to that other wallet. Or this could be your wallet, or it could be someone else's wallet. All right, let's say you wanted to buy a car, and if you had the amount of Bitcoin in your wallet, and you can send it to who you're purchasing that car from, you'll get an address from him. You'll place it where it says enter the BTC address. You send it, he gets it, boom. Okay, you're not worrying about sales tax. It's just a straight transaction. Okay, so let's look at something else here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this one. Now I'm gonna look at receive. All right, now somebody's sending me some Bitcoin. So you're gonna have it's gonna ask you for the wallet address. So it's asking for this address to this BTC wallet. So what I'm gonna do is show the address. And what it'll do is give you this screen. You can actually use a scanner for this UPC code, or you can copy and paste this little code right here. And what you do is you send that to the sender to tell them to place it. Send it to that address. That's similar to an email address. It works the same way. It's just a coded address. These are all random numbers. And they'll send it, and it's going to get into your account. All right, so again, that is very important. When you send and receive any cryptocurrency, you got to understand, one, Bitcoin to Bitcoin, Litecoin to Litecoin. You cannot mix and match. Okay, if you're going to mix and match, or you want to convert one to the other, that's where an exchange comes in. So again, this is sort of an exchange within Coinbase. So I can tell it, and again, with this one, I can go to Bitcoin, but I only can send it out. I can't convert that into Bitcoin Cash. I have to convert that first, all right, before I can even send that. All right, but what I can do, only way I can do it inside of Coinbase is I would have to take my Bitcoin. I have to send it to, if I'm going to sell it, I'm going to cash it out because I want to buy, let's say I want to buy Bitcoin Cash. I have to sell from a Bitcoin wallet and have to send it to my US wallet. Once it goes back to my US wallet, then I can go to another currency and purchase that. But that's a two-step process. You're gonna pay money sending it to US wallet. You're gonna pay money to send it. You're gonna send it back to another coin in another currency within this wallet. So just be conscious of that. So you want to limit that. All right. So right now, I can send transactions up to $10,000 right now if I wanted to. So I don't have that in there yet, but that'll be coming. So that's your Coinbase, and that's what that is for. All right. That's really converting it to different currencies or converting it into US in my situation. Okay, next what I'm going to do is go through the process of actually sending some Bitcoin from one wallet to another. So obviously I'm in my Coinbase account right now, but what I want to do is send this to my, I have another wallet that accepts Bitcoin. So in my Coinbase, I'm going to go to my accounts page. And what I want to do is I'm going to send some Bitcoin. So I don't have a lot there. So about what, 0.0034 Bitcoin, or $52.45 of Bitcoin. So I'm going to go ahead and hit send. So first thing it's going to do is ask you for the address. So I've already copied the address from my site I'm sending it to. And I'm taking it from a Bitcoin account, and it's asking me how much Bitcoin to send. So it's going to send it in US dollars. So I click in that box and it says send the max. All right, so that's really all it's going to send. And you notice it's going to send $30.04 from $52. So there's a discrepancy there. Why is that? Because there is actually a fee involved. So right now, if you look at it, the network fee is $22.53. So it gets expensive. So you be very careful about when you do your exchanges like this, because you're going to lose money every time you do it. So think about it before you go. before you do it, because you may say, oh, I'm going to send it to this one. Then I decided I should have sent it to another one. You have another fee there. All right. So typically I would not even do this because it's really not worth it. But if I hit continue, just to show you the step, and it's going to give me my summary page. I'm sending to this address from my Bitcoin wallet, and this is what I'm sending over. All right. In Coinbase, what it'll do once I say uh, make the transaction, what it's going to do is going to ask me for a code. All right. So that gives you time to say, all right, did I do this right or no? But I'll punch in that code. It'll hit confirm. I hit confirm and it's going. So at this time, I am not going to actually send it at this point. All right. So I just wanted to go through what happens, or how do you go from one wallet to another. Okay, so that's how you do it in Coinbase. All right, so I'm going to go and cancel this out. The next thing I'm going to show you is Chain Jelly. All right, so take a look at the next segment. All right, welcome back. Now we're going to look at a site that you have to register for. Is called Chain Jelly, and this is just an exchange. And so we can go from different currencies to different currencies. So you can actually go from US dollars to Bitcoin to Ethereum to Moreno, Zipcash, Dash, Ripple. You have multiple coins in here. All right. So, for example, I'm not going to actually do one here, but say, for example, I have 50 US dollars, which if I want to change that to Bitcoin, that will give me 0.029975, because it's not a whole lot. But let's look at another coin I use. All right, another coin I use is Dogecoin or Dogecoin, depends on how you pronounce it. So that same $50 will get me just around 3,700, almost 3,700 Dogecoins. All right, so because they're not as expensive as Bitcoin right now. Okay, another one I'm invested in is actually Potcoin. All right, so that same $50 would get me only 100 Dogecoin. I'm sorry, Potcoin. All right, Potcoin is about 34 cents each, so it's not giving me a whole lot. But Potcoin is moving up, and just so you know, I think that's gonna take off here in a minute. Not sure, but the buzz around the internet and what I've been reading is that, being that California is going uh, marijuana legal first of 2018, I'm looking for that 34 cent to jump up over $1 or more. Don't know what it's going to do, but I do expect it, or I'm hoping that there's going to be a big spike. So let's say I was sending $50. So I go to an exchange, and what it's going to do, it's going to tell me I'm exchanging 50 US dollars for 100 Potcoin. All right, so it's going to tell me this is how many Potcoin I'm getting, and it should take 5 to 30 minutes for it to show up in that wallet. All right, so if I go next, look what it tells me. It's too small. The minimum they want to take is 100. So let me just change this to 100. That'll buy me 188 Potcoin. All right, so let's go next just for fun. So now it's asking me for my Potcoin address. Enter the recipient. You are the recipient, or I am the recipient. Again, your Potcoin wallet. And there's that code you put in. So once you put in that code, then it'll go to another screen that'll confirm it. And it's going to ask you, in this case, I was using US dollars. Now, I could have gone back and said, I don't have to use US dollars. Let's say if I want to use Bitcoin. All right, let's just say I had one Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin's like $16,000 right now. But one Bitcoin right now, I would get about 45,000 Potcoins off of one Bitcoin. All right, so that's quite a bit. So again, you just follow the prompts. Make sure you're doing apples to apples. In this case, In this case, we're doing an exchange. All right, let's say if I went I have Dogecoin. All right, let's say I have, right now I believe I have about 125, 150,000 of them. Just say I wanted to send 50,000 Dogecoin. Oh, too many zeros. 50,000. So if I exchange my 50,000 Dogecoin for Potcoin, 50,000 Dogecoin, that'll get me 1,355 Potcoin. All right, so I'm just moving from one wallet to another. All right, that's an exchange, apples to oranges. But in between, again, when you do an exchange, you will get a fee to do it. All right, so it's a transfer fee. So be mindful of that. Think about it before you do it. All right, because one, you can eat up some of your money doing that. Like we showed you in the last segment, when I was going from Bitcoin to Bitcoin, one wallet to another, it was almost a 50% exchange rate, and you don't want that. All right, so just keep that in mind. All right, so that's basically what an exchange is. All right, let's go and move to the next segment. All right, what I'm going to show you right now is a app or website, but they have an app to this one, which is CoinMarketCap.com. So you can actually, if you can go to the Play Store and you can download the mobile app, which I like a little better because it gives everything to you at a glance versus everything out here in the open like this one. But that's just something to look at. But currently in circulation, at least on this site, there are 1,373 different cryptocurrencies. All right, you have different places. There's 7,322 markets that you can buy from. All right, so for example, we looked at Bitcoin. All right, so right now the market cap, that means how many Bitcoin are out there. I believe that's in the billions, 264 billion of them. Right now, one Bitcoin or one share, if you want to look at it that way, will cost you $15,773. All right, and currently Bitcoin is down about 2.83%. All right, let's look at the other one I was looking at, and there's several of them. All right, so the other one I was working with is what we call Dogecoin. All right, so right now Dogecoin is at 34. It's ranked 34 out of all of them, so it's pretty high. See, Bitcoin is 1 and Dogecoin is 34. All right, so with Dogecoin, basically we're looking at it right now. Dogecoin is 0.009276. All right, so what that basically so if you divide that into a dollar, so you take $1 and divide that by 0.009276. So $1 right now will buy you 107 Dogecoin. All right, so obviously if you do that by let's just say $100, that'll get you 1,078 a Dogecoin. All right, so it's pretty cheap right now. And so basically once you hit $1, it's not quite $1 right now, but once it hits $1, that'll get you about $10,000. So the more you have, the more it goes up. This is how you make your money. All right, so like Bitcoin, at one time Bitcoin was low. So let's say Bitcoin is 15,000 right now. If I multiply 10,780, if I had that many Dogecoin, all right, times 15,000. I'm sorry, it was 1078. I apologize. Times, let's just say 15,000. That would make you just over $16 million. Okay, if it did the same thing as Bitcoin did. So that's how the market is. But let's look at Dogecoin real quick. Dogecoin right now is up 5.4%. Look at that interest. Do you get that kind of interest on your bank? No, no, we don't. This graph is in 24 hours. So in the last 24 hours, I've made 5.6%, 5.46% on my money. All right, so let me go and click on that. Click on this, and that'll break down Dogecoin a little bit. And that gives you some more information. So that's what it is in U.S. price. Okay, 0.00921, and this always fluctuates. Okay, if you look at my graph here, and it'll definitely show you what each of these are doing. All right, so you can see how it's just been up, down, up, and see where it spiked. Then it goes down, and it really spiked right here. All right, so it's really up there. All right, so it's done a pretty good increase. So and that's exactly how they work. That's exactly how this thing works. All right, so that's my US dollars. All right, so also it gives you a little information. For example, if I hit the website, that's the Dogecoin website. So this is where you get information about your coin. All right, so you can download an app for the Android, BlackBerry, okay, your iPhone, all right, Windows, you can do all that. All right, let me go back to CoinMarketCap for a minute. And let's look at that other one I was looking at. I was looking at Potcoin. All right, okay, I don't know where that is. I have to go ahead and find it. So I'm just going to go ahead and just search for it. All right, so I'm invested in this one as well. So there's Potcoin right there. So it'll take me right to it. All right, so right now Potcoin is basically 33 cents each, and that's gone up 8.37% in the last 24 hours. Okay, this is one again. This is tied to the medical marijuana industry. All right, so they don't have as many circulating. So again, I'm kind of looking for this one to jump a little bit. So that'll be good. All right, so I go to the website, and basically you get all the information you want to know about Potcoin. All right, so you give you information, and you just read up on it. Pick a wallet, buy it, store it, trade it, put a stake in it, and that's basically your Potcoin. All right. All right, so basically you got a video, you want to hear about it. So there are several different, each one is different. Okay, where to buy it. All right, you got a Potcoin wallet. There's your different exchanges. Remember, Chain Jelly, Potcoin Trade. All right, coin payments. They're all different. With any exchanges, anything you work with any of this, make sure you do your diligence. Do your due diligence, because you do have a lot of scams out there. You got I was actually seeing one was like a network marketing type of thing where you pay in every month, and they'll let you sit on they'll put your money in play for maybe 24 hours or 36 hours or something like that, and whatever you make within that time frame is your money, but you're not making that much. So just be very careful with it. So obviously I let that one go. So all right, so that's basically your CoinMarketCap. That's where you track it. Again, the mobile app gives you a more concise look at what it's doing, and it's all at a glance. That's what I like. So just you take a look at that, and you just watch it, and that's all I can tell you to do. All right, so let's move on to the next segment. Okay, now I'm going to just show you another, I can't show this to you on the screen because this is basically a mobile app. There's no desktop app for it just yet. But just wanted to show this to you. This is the one that's called Coinami. This is where you can actually, it's a multi-asset wallet, and it works pretty good. But look at the type of coin you can get just with Coinami. So again, this is a mobile app, but it's kind of cool though. But it gives everything one. So obviously you can get your Bitcoin, Bitcoin Gold, Canada Coin, Canacoin. That's cannabis coin. All right, you can get that, and it takes you to the exchanges where you purchase what you want. Verge Coin. Remember, there's Dogecoin Test, which is not the same as Dogecoin. All right, so just to show you, what's out there, and it's like I said, there's thousands of them out there. So again, with any investment, like you do with stock or anything, you have to do your homework. Um, I'm not going to say, what to get on. I'm not giving you that advice. I tell you what I'm uh, invested in, and they're working for me, but they may not work for you. So again, as my disclaimer in the beginning of this video, I'm not a financial advisor. You are doing this on your own. Uh, and just like anything else, you have to gamble wisely. Just like if you go into a casino, and which you have the odds are worse going into casino or playing that lottery. Uh, you can go in there and lose everything. So be very careful with this type of thing. So, long story short, only invest what you can afford. If you can't afford it, don't do it. Don't do it. All right, be very careful with your exchanges because if you lose it, you lose it. Can't get it back. So watch your addresses. So hope this helped. I think this, in my personal opinion, I think this is a very good possibility for an investment for high gains. Um, but again, invest wisely. So that's really all I have with it. So I hope you enjoyed the video and happy investing.